After a 10-hour boat ride with Bears Pro Bowl middle linebacker Brian Urlacher, full of fish, fun, and queasiness, it was time to call it a day.
All right, I feel like we should do a post-game interview. What do you think? Yes. Let's recap the day.
Yes. Start off great. Eddie caught a permit out the gate. First of all, we got out there on this boat pretty darn fast, I think. We go 78 miles in about an hour and 20 minutes, which is pretty good.
And very choppy.
Very choppy. We were going 55 on the yellowfin. Unbelievable boat. And then we got there, caught some fish. We had a little rough stretch there, I think.
You and I?
You and I. I said we.
Okay,
I said
I
we.
didn't know if it was a...
It was my first career throw up on a boat.
I'm so honored to be
you were here for it. You're welcome. We fought through it, though. We did good. We caught a lot of fish. It's unreal. We caught fish all day long, though. Even during our little throw-up sessions, we were catching fish.
But thanks for saying we.
Yeah, well, some of us were.
But that's what amazed me. Where you told me before, honestly, I thought you were just kind of being optimistic when you said that's all you're going to do all day. From the second the first line was cast, 30 seconds in, the fish never stopped biting.
They never stopped. I don't understand. Well, that's the farthest out I've ever been, and I've never seen it like that. I mean, there's been days where we caught 8 different kinds of fish today. It's unreal. And we got all keepers. We got our limit on snapper, permit, cobia, everything. Unreal.
How good is dinner going to be?
Dinner's going to be real good. I can't wait. I'm excited right now. Plus, since I threw up, I'm really hungry. So I'm excited.
Let's talk about that last permit, because we ended on a strong note.
I was talking to Casey about that a while ago.
What were you talking about?
Talking about how good the day ended. We got a permit. JR hooked him. I reeled him in. It worked out perfect. We did all the work.
Which was harder? To reel that sucker in or tackling Adrian Peterson?
Adrian Peterson. He's good. He's really good.
So was that permit, though.
The permit was tough. Yeah, it was a good fight, but he didn't have anywhere to go. He had the hook in his mouth, too.
I have to say, one of my favorite sayings, because it's always true, is you can judge somebody by the company that they keep. And
I agree.
I have such a new understanding of you, Brian, just from what a good group of guys.
Solid individuals, yes.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Good guys. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, thank
Same to
you.
you. Great guys.
Yeah. I know.
Great crew. You got a great
too,
crew,
right?
yeah.
Well,
good peoples.
We thank you for letting us crash the party, because
thank you.
Even though it was rough at times.
Yeah, you were a trooper. She was a machine.
But of course, the real cog of the Bears' defensive machine this past decade has been the man in the middle. A former defensive MVP and 6-time Pro Bowler, the 31-year-old now faces his most relentless opponent, Father Time.
It always seems to me there's kind of two thoughts about this. Either I'm only going to play until I'm this good, I want to make sure I'm this good, or I'm never going to get to do this again. This has been my entire life. I want to hang on to it as long as I can.
I don't want to be a hanger-oner. No, I don't want to be one of those guys that's out there playing special teams at 37 years old. There's nothing wrong with that.
You did it very well.
Yeah, I was a good special teams guy when I played. I just don't want to do that at the end of my career. I'd like to go out and everyone says that when they want to, but no one does it.
But can you understand it when you watch Brett Favre and everybody who doesn't get it and who doesn't play, and we just sit and roll our eyes and go, what is he doing? What do you see when you look at it?
If I was Brett, I'd still be playing too. The guy's got a cannon. He still wins games. He still puts people in the seats. Why wouldn't, as long as he can do that, I'd be playing too.
So how much longer do you think you want to play?
Do I think I want to play, or can I play?
Both.
Both? I think I could play, I'd like to play 6-7 more years, but realistically, probably 4 or 5 more years at a high level. When my play drops significantly, I'm not going to keep playing. I don't want to embarrass myself, and I'm sure the Bears won't keep me around anyway, so I don't want to do that. But if I'm playing at a high level and I can still go out there and compete and want to play and feel good enough to play, I want to be out there playing.
If you got to sit there and define, here's how I want to be judged as a player, what would it be?
Number one, a great teammate, a guy who played hard, loved to play the game, and had fun when he played it. And hopefully, through all that, I'll be one of the best linebackers in history.
On upcoming episodes of VIZIO's Profiles, we'll reveal some of the NFL's most compelling personalities like you have never seen them before. Log on to VIZIO.com for more exclusive content, information on the music in the shows, and clips from upcoming episodes. Until then, I'm Laura Oakman. We'll see you next time on VIZIO's Profiles. All guests of VIZIO Profiles receive a VIZIO HD TV.